Hello everyone, Dan Bovey here. First of all, I just want to acknowledge that the city put out a statement about us on their website. And from reading that website, boy, I wouldn't like ourselves. We sounded like pretty bad people. We don't expect our city government, we don't expect governmental authorities to lie and put forth false statements, but that's what we have here. And so obviously, if I am claiming that the city has been dishonest, I need to give some specifics. So I'm going to give 12 specific lies and false statements that were present on the website. And then if I have time, I'm going to start going through the 22 supposed deviations that the city lists. Number one, lies and false statements. The city website asserts that the original application submitted for the greenhouse was 4 pages. This is false. The original application contained 82 pages and much more detailed documentation than the city put forward. Number two, the city website states that the administrative law judge ordered the homeowners to have plans produced by a licensed architect to show what has been constructed to date, what work needs to be removed or modified to meet building code, and what work remains to be completed. This is false. The judge's order tells the homeowner to secure the required permit and makes no mention of plans produced by an architect. Number three, the city website states that during inspection on July 18th, 2023, city staff found 22 separate deviations from the originally approved plans and scope of work. This is false. The inspection report does not mention one specific deviation from approved plans. The 11 corrections identified on the final inspection are minor and could be made in a couple of days. The 22 items I'll deal with separately. Number four, the city website states that extensive deviations discovered on July 18, 2023, include use of the neighboring lot for dumping dirt. This is dishonest and deceptive in that it indicates that the homeowners put dirt on a property that they did not own. Come on, this is false. The dirt pile in question was here on our property where I am sitting. We did not dump dirt on our neighbor's lot. The dirt pile in question was the spoils from excavation, which the residents temporarily stored in their own backyard, which has a separate PIN number. The statement refers to a previous case brought to the city in December of 2022, ultimately resolved on April 19, 2023. The homeowners hold a valid and separate permit for storing the dirt spoils from excavation of the greenhouse in their own yard. Number five, the city website states that on July 18, 2023, city inspectors discovered that the homeowners had installed a wood deck complete with handrails and a staircase. This is false. The deck was built by previous homeowners prior to 2002, more than 20 years ago, and is clearly shown on the approved permit as an existing deck. Number six, the city website states that on July 18, 2023, city inspectors discovered the installation of multiple sump pumps without approved discharge areas. This is false. There's one sump pump. It was inspected and approved. It was on the initial documentation, and it was inspected and approved twice in the rough plumbing inspection of July 22, 2021, and then again in the final plumbing inspection of July 14, 2023. Number seven, the city website states that on July 18th, city inspectors discovered a complete reorientation of the structure, which had been flipped 180 degrees from the originally approved plans. This is false. The loft area and wood-burning stove, not the entire structure, were rotated 39 degrees, not 180 degrees. And this modification was inspected and improved by City Inspector John Schultz during the framing inspection in spring of 2021. Number eight, the city website states that throughout the construction process, the applicants had 4 approved inspections. This is false. The applicants had 7 approved inspections, a fact which City Inspector Stuart Caravello admitted under oath on November 15, 2023. City inspectors gave approval for the footing inspection, the foundation inspection, the backfill inspection, the framing inspection, the rough electrical inspection, the rough plumbing inspection, and the final plumbing inspection. Furthermore, the city hid the rough plumbing inspection report for 11 months, even withholding it from a FOIA request, and going so far as to send the homeowners threatening letters from city attorneys attempting to stop them from obtaining the inspection report, which they did obtain in August of 2023. Number 9, the city website states that between December 22 of 2020 and July 19, 2023, the applicant paid two standard separate permit applications of $157.50 and one single fine, the total cost being $815. This is false. The total cost paid to the city were $2,025. Additionally, the city unlawfully forced the homeowner to do over $4,000 of unwarranted work, $1,000 of that being documentation and $3,000 being unwarranted work, which they demanded the homeowners to turn a garden orchard area into turf grass. Number 10, the city website states that it is not seeking and has never sought to have the structure demolished. This is false. The city's 9/29/2023 complaint and notice to appear demands that all structures or portions thereof need to be removed and the site returned to its original condition. This has not been rescinded. There is merely a public relations statement intended to make them sound more reasonable. 11. The city website states that the $105,000 structure constructed by the applicant was not the original $7,000 structure approved by the city. This is false and deliberately misleading. The change from $7,000 to $105,000 reflects no change in scope, but rather a change in the city's estimating procedure. In 2020, the estimate was based on the out-of-pocket costs. The homeowner was providing the labor. On 8/3 of 2023, the city specifically made a change to require estimated value of the structure rather than out-of-pocket costs. They then immediately turned around and used this against the homeowner, saying that it demonstrated a change in scope. 12. The city website states that the applicant submitted a new application for a building permit on August 3, 2023 that was denied due to the deviations from originally approved plans and an insufficient detail in the working drawings. This is false. The application on July 25, 2023, again, they got almost every date wrong in their document. It was July 25th. And then additional submissions made on August 10th. On August 31st, the homeowner submitted a letter to Mr. Carvello and Mr. Dabreiner noting that the documents submitted met the City Code of Ordinances requirements, according to Article 1 Building Code Section 41H3, being, quote, in sufficient detail to describe the character of work proposed for a single-family residential addition, alteration, remodeling of an accessory structure. This letter requests the city consider the burdensome cost of the request, consider the fact that the structure was permitted and passed all 7 inspections up to the final inspection, and ask that they approve the permit. For 4 weeks, from August 31 through September 27th, the city ignored the letter, and multiple calls and multiple emails from the homeowner. The homeowner's attorney was then calling the city at one point every day, never got any response. To date, no response was ever given and no attempt was ever made to show the details which were supposedly lacking. The documents that were submitted were exactly accurate to the structure which was built. So those are 12 specific false statements found in the city's website. I'm going to have to make another video of the 22 deviations, supposed deviations that were found.